Your first task. Do the statements listed here relate to Britain in either 1750 or 1900? As per the instructions here at the bottom, you can either write in the date or provide a colour coding system whereby you identify which statement relates to which date. If you colour code, you will need to provide a key. Your teacher will explain as to whether or not you are required to expand upon any of your choices, explaining why you have reached the decision you have, and the final extension question, would you have preferred to live in 1750 or 1900? Your teacher will inform you how long you have to complete this task. Please pause. Is it possible to explain the reasons why all of these changes took place in this brief period of history? Can you please list and brainstorm your ideas and add to any ideas other people in your class provide you with? In history, change happens because of people. It's the individuals that make the technology, who improve the technology, and it's the individuals who solve problems by inventing new solutions. When the government passes laws to improve our lives, it's based on what an individual or group of individuals think will make our lives better. Therefore, we need to understand the role of individuals. History means the study of people. In today's lesson, we will look at the role of individuals between 1750 and 1900 in order to understand who these key individuals were and how did they influence and bring about change in this period. The skill that you will be using is extracting the information in order to understand the role of the individual. You will be making inferences about the role of the individual, and then you will be working both independently and in the latter part of the lesson as part of jigsaw work, linking and sharing your ideas with other students. The historical skill is the skill of significance, and the pelt will be you as being a team learner. You will, in the end of the lesson, become an expert on one of the individuals, but have an oversight and an overview of the other individuals by completing a table and learning from other students. The extension task will be to rank the individuals in order of their importance, their significance in your opinion. So, the period covered by this particular unit covers a period in history when Britain was totally transformed. And then Britain, having transformed itself, went on to change the entire world. The individuals who did this, that we are going to study today, and there are four of them, four men, are Edwin Chadwick, George Stephenson, Jethro Tull, and Richard Arkwright. Please feel free to take this film back and write down how many of these individuals you had heard of before and as to whether or not you know anything about them. Your first task then. Individually, you are going to interview an individual from this period. It will be either Chadwick, Stephenson, Arkwright or Tull. You will each be given the character that you are going to research, and you're going to answer the questions as if you are that person. So it will be in the first person, I. Your teacher will tell you how long you have to complete this task, and you will be provided with a grid in order to complete this activity. However, you may use alternative methods of recording your information if you discuss that with your teacher. Please pause. This is the standard interview sheet that you are going to use. Your name, the individual whom you will be pretending to be, and then using the information sheet you are provided, answer the questions in the first person on this side of the interview sheet. You will be expected to be the expert on this because you will go into groups later on where you will have the information and no one else will. Please pause. Your second task requires you to be reallocated to different groups. These will be mixed groups where all of you will be experts on the characters that have been studied. Your job will be to work collaboratively with each other in order to get the information to fill out the remaining sections on your grid or information sheet where you are recording about these key individuals. As you do this, I want you to have one idea on which of the individuals you believe is the most significant. I will require a statement in your book identifying why you believe one individual is more important than the others. Additionally, you may want to rank all 4 in order of significance from most important to least important. Please pause. This is the sheet that you will need to fill out on the other individuals. Now, obviously, if you have already done your research on Jethro Tull, you can put a cross through this particular box because you are already an expert on that character, and that will be written on the other side of your sheet. The 3 remaining characters, however, you will be expected to fill out using the information provided by the other members of your second group. Please pause.